talking about what is probability. Now, probability is a very complex subject. It's used by many people every day. It's used in the gambling industry, where people need to know what the probability is that you will win if you pull the lever of a slot machine. Gambling is solely based on probability. The weather, people always talk about the probability that it's going to rain. What's the probability that a hurricane is going to hit Miami? And it's also used in insurance. That's like what the chance that something will happen. So what's the chance that your house is going to catch on fire or that you will get in a car accident? It's very important in the insurance industry for health insurance. It's the probability that something will happen to you. If you had a pre-existing condition, then you had a high probability that you'd be a liability to your company. So probability is the likelihood that an event will happen. Probability is explained with the probability of event A occurring, and then it can be given that the probability that event B will occur. It can also be described in other ways, like the probability of A occurring or the probability of B occurring. We're going to talk about, we talked about what is probability, but now we need to talk about how is probability expressed? How am I going to see probability? So you'll see probability three ways. You'll see it as a decimal, which is most commonly used in statistics. You'll see it as a percent, which is what you most commonly see in research papers and studies, because this is the typical way that the typical American schmuck can understand probability. And you can also see it as a fraction. These two ways are not as common, because the typical American schmuck does not understand these. The percent is most common. When you're using it in decimal form, it's on a scale of 0 to 1. 0 meaning that the event is certain not to occur, and 1 meaning that the event is certain to occur. With percent, it's used from 0% to 100%. With 0 being it not certain to occur and 100 being certain to occur.